Right now, the big talk in Charlottesville, of course, is tonight's UVA men's basketball game. On the University Corner, merchandise is flying off the shelves. Restaurants are getting ready for an influx of fans ahead of the national championship. NBC 29's Henry Graff is live on the corner where all that excitement is building. Good afternoon, Henry. And we know they're going to win, so they're going to be a long line there at 7:30 in the morning. Henry Graff live on the UVA Corner for us this afternoon. Thank you, Henry. Virginia and Texas Tech are both hoping to make history tonight. Either way, at the end of the night, one team will take home its first national title. NBC 29's Marty Hutloff is with the Who's in Minneapolis. Oh yeah, it's going to be a good one tonight. The big game tips off at 9:20. If you don't want to watch from home, you have plenty of options in Charlottesville. UVA will host a watch party at John Paul Jones Arena. Doors open at 8 o'clock there. Admission and parking are free. The Paramount Theater on Charlottesville's downtown mall is also hosting a watch party tonight. That event is free, but you had to register for tickets online, and if you did that, you can pick up your tickets at the box office until 2 o'clock this afternoon, or again from 7:30 to 8:30. Several breweries, including Hardywood in Charlottesville and Pro Renata in Crozet, are staying open late for fans to catch all the action. Of course, count on NBC 29. We will bring you continuing coverage of the game both from Minneapolis and in Charlottesville. Marty Hutloff and Mike Shires are covering tonight's game at US Bank Stadium. They will give us a preview on your news at 5 and 6. We will also have reporters at all three big watch party locations, the Paramount, JPJ, and of course the UVA Corner. This afternoon, Charlottesville City Council will hold a special meeting to finalize budget details. Councilors are looking to set this year's personal property tax relief rate. Their meeting is set for 2 o'clock in City Hall. Tonight, VDOT will honor transportation workers killed on the job. The annual VDOT Workers Vigil will take place at the Virginia Transportation Research Council in Charlottesville. That's a change from the original location. VDOT moved the event from that memorial on Interstate 64 due to the threat of thunderstorms and high winds this evening. The vigil begins at 6:30. It is part of National Work Zone Awareness Week, and this year's theme is Drive Like You, Work Here. The Jefferson Area Victim Assistance Coalition is working to connect victims of crimes with resources available to them in Central Virginia. The coalition kicked off Crime Victims' Rights Week Sunday with a community day at Ix Art Park in Charlottesville. More than 30 organizations, including the U.S. Attorney's Office, law enforcement, and activists, came to the family-friendly event to show the community how they can help after a crime. Organizers say it is best for victims to visit their local Commonwealth's Attorney's Office, Sheriff's Office, or Police Department to help find resources that can help them. Covering America this afternoon, Democratic Speaker of the House Nancy Pelosi will receive the 2019 John F. Kennedy Profile and Courage Award. The ceremony will be held at the John F. Kennedy Presidential Library May 19th. Ambassador Caroline Kennedy and her son Jack Schlossberg will present Pelosi the award. Kennedy says Pelosi is, quote, the most important woman in American political history. Pelosi is the first woman to be Speaker of the House. She was also one of the leaders who pushed to pass the Affordable Care Act. Illinois is raising the minimum age for people to buy tobacco products. Governor J.B. Pritzker signed a bill banning the sale of cigarettes, cigars, chewing tobacco, or any other nicotine-based product to anyone under the age of 21. The law gets rid of penalties for minors possessing tobacco products, but businesses could be fined if they're caught selling them. The new law goes into effect in July. Illinois now joins several states, including Virginia, that have passed laws raising the minimum age from 18 to 21. Craft galleries on both sides of the Blue Ridge are trying to promote tourism over the mountain. Noon Whistle Pottery in Stannardsville and So Late Studios in Elkton kicked off its Bridge the Gap for Art Gallery Hop this weekend. Together, the two are showcasing art, music, and wine, all crafted by people from the area. The gallery hop will continue until May 31st. Both shops say this is just the beginning of a new collaboration between Greene and Rockingham counties. The Greene County community is rallying behind its former sheriff to support him and his family during a difficult time. Last night, dozens of people gathered at William Monroe High School to enjoy a benefit concert in honor of former Sheriff Scott Haas. Haas suffered a major stroke in 2016 and is now recovering at a facility in Georgia. Proceeds of the concert will go to support his medical-related expenses.
We're just overwhelmed.
If you're interested in donating, you can still contact the Greene County Sheriff's Office or Standardsville United Methodist Church. 2 high school robotics students are putting their skills to use for a good cause. After hearing about a girl struggling to keep up in her dance class, they decided to create something special to help her out.
And it's those are Texas Tech colors.
Yeah,
and
don't be wearing
I
your
probably
Texas
should not
Tech
be wearing those colors here in Charlottesville today.
Not around here. I've seen everybody all over town, from UVA to downtown, in their blue and orange.
Yeah.
So everyone is ready for it. No Texas Tech colors around here.
Nope, not today.
Thank you, Allie. Well, a new study takes a look at the amount of alcohol and how it affects your risk for stroke. Plus, doctors are hopeful a new treatment targeting inoperable tumors could change the survival rate for people diagnosed with pancreatic cancer. Welcome back. A young Tennessee girl was struggling to keep up with the other kids in her dance and gymnastics classes after being born a little different. Then 2 high schoolers teamed up to help her reach her dreams. John Engel shows us. That is John Engel reporting. Lacey's mother says paying for a commercial prosthetic like this would have cost the family as much as $5,000. A Louisiana community is on high alert after a string of fires at several historically black churches.
It's sad that our society has stooped this low to do something like that.
As federal investigators now get involved, people in the community say they believe these fires are being set as part of a hate crime.